the story of the Buddha or the story uh, of the person why he wouldn't die? Huh? The fish, big fish swallow him, but he wouldn't die inside. Want that story? Yes, that's because he kept the precept of non-killing, non-violent, non-harming others. So even the fish swallow him as he was a baby, a child. He won't die for many hours in there. Okay, I read on. Thus I have heard from Anand again. Yeah. Once the Buddha was in a country called Ayutthaya, in another garden, the bamboo garden, not the golden garden yesterday. Okay, it's another country. Yeah. In that country, there was court officers, like the second prime minister, of that country. He's very, very rich, but he doesn't have any child. Yeah. No, doesn't have any boy. In old time, boys are the, important, and we women are nothing. So don't ever be reborn in the old time again, okay? Nowadays we have more equality, yeah? More or less, yes. And then he heard that nearby there is a place of worship a god, heavenly god. They are small god, not the Almighty God. In nearby, and everyone in the vicinity very, very believe very much in this God. Yeah, they always come make offering, and whatever they ask for, they get. Yeah, okay. So this second prime minister also went there. Yeah, make offering and kneel in front of the altar and request that he say, "Dear, beloved Deva, I have never had a son, but I heard that you are very, very generous and kind and granted all the wishes. So anyone who asks something from you, they will get it. So please, I come here to beg you, this year, give me a son. If you granted me this wish, I will bring more gold, silver, and to decorate your statue. If not, I'm going to demolish your residence, and then I use dung to put all over your body, the statue's body." And then after that, he left. The one who took care of this worship area sweat like hell. Sorry, like sweating, like terrible labor, And he thought to himself, "Oh dear, this person not only in a powerful position, he's influential, he's rich. And he came here to ask for a son. I don't have enough merit to help him in this position. But if, this is another invisible God, the God who keep the worship area, yes. And the real God is Manibala, another one. So he said, if we don't help him, then he's going to how you say, degrade, the God. So he came up and talked to the chief god, the real god. He said, please, I am doing my duty, taking care of this worshipping place. But yesterday, the prime minister, the second prime minister of this country have told us that if you don't give him a son, he's going to demolish everything. If you give him a son, he will bring gold and silver and precious stone to decorate your body, your statues. So I have I have not enough power to help him. Please, what can I do? What can we do? So the god, the Manipala, and then go up to the higher god, and ask him for advice. Oh man, I guess up to now, what's wrong? No, I guess up to now, all the citizens, they know what to ask. They don't ask for such impossible things. So everything they ask, they get. No, like, okay, please marry my daughter to that boy, or whatever. Yeah, or give me a couple of €1,000 so that I can go on retreat, and maybe somehow find me the way to earn this money. For example, there's some small things, and it's easy to please. But this is something different. Whether you have children or not is written in the stars. You see, it's your destiny to have or not have. This is beyond their power. Yeah. Therefore, he is scared. So he go up to the higher level God. I don't know, Tisamun Thiên, I don't know, probably one of the astro god. And then one of the smaller local astro god. And then this god also said, oh, I also cannot do this. So I have to go to the higher god, the chakra god. Chakra god is more or less like the chief god of the astral level. Yeah? Okay. I have to go up there. All right. And then he go up and kneel there and, tell the chief god everything. Like that. Okay? Again. I don't have to read it again. And then so the chakra god, look around in his computer and saw that there is one person in this astral world is going to die soon. So I said, don't worry. I take care. So he called that person, come up, the astral being come up and say, I saw in the computer that your time is up soon, okay? So nowadays there is a second prime minister in that country is asking for a son. After your life is finished here, please come down and reincarnate into that family, into the prime minister family, become his son. Okay or not? Of course. Yeah. In that house, you will have richness and power, and you will lack nothing. Okay or not? Of course he's okay, no? What else can he do? If he's dying in a rich family, powerful family, is better for him, no? Because it's not necessarily that you can do that. It's just because of this situation is special. So the god chakra, assign him into that rich and powerful family. Okay, good. But then this person said to chakra god, please, sir, please, your majesty god, wealth and power mostly would make people blind spiritually, make you indulge into illusionary comfort for temporary life. And many, because of that, because of position and wealth, have lowered themselves to a very low level, even go to hell. So I would really prefer to go to any normal reborn, to be born into any normal household, so that I would have a chance to go to become a monk, yeah, to be a renunciate, to liberate myself from impermanent nature of life, yeah, to liberate from life and death kind of cycle. It's the best for me. Please forgive me for declining this position. And then Chakra said, no, don't worry. Okay, you listen to me. You go and be born in that family, and I will always give my blessing and support and reminding you, okay? I won't let you go down. Okay, then the almost dying person said, okay, then your Majesty say that, then I will not dare to oppose you. But please, always watch out for me, because in the Sabha world, samsara world, it's very easy to go astray, very easy to forget what I wanted to do in life spiritually. So please, always watch out for me, help me, support me, and lift me up whenever I fall down. Otherwise, if I go there, it's too much wealth, too much power, I might forget my great vow. Yeah, okay, so the Chakra God say, promised? A few days later, he died. No, died from astral level and come down to the physical level, and going to the conception of the mother, the wife of the second prime minister. Sorry, it's very difficult for me to translate from Vietnamese to English. So of course, the lady of the prime minister, after pleading with the God, not too long after, she is pregnant. Yeah, of course, and then give birth to a son who is very beautiful, yeah, and look very dignified and look very bright and good. Yeah. Both of the father and mother very, very treasure him. Yes. After he's born, so many many good omens happen inside the house. Yes. And everyone take care of him really, real good. So the parents feel inclined to know what's happening. Why is there so many good lucky events happen in the house since he's born? So they invited an astrologer to come and have a look at him to see his astrology. Yeah, and then also, according to that, give him a proper name. Yeah. Suitable name for such a distinguished son. Yeah. And then the astrologers said, ask what, yeah, what happened, and they told him everything. And then he said that he give him a name. It's very auspicious name, meaning he will always get what he needs. Yeah, right. And then in the future, he will grow up a very special person. He will be very intelligent. Whatever he learns, he will excel at it. Yeah. But then there is one thing about this son of yours, is that he prefer more learning the teaching of the truth, like from the Buddha, for example. And then he will realize sooner or later that this life is ephemeral. Sooner or later, everything will disappear, come from nowhere, gone back to nowhere. And then he will want to become a monk. Oh. That's it. And then one day he came up, truly, when he grown up, he come up to parents. He knew in front of his parents and say, please, beloved parents, I like to become a monk. They asked him why. They say, because to have this body, human body, is so extremely difficult already. And to be able to meet a living Buddha in your lifetime is even more rare. Because the Buddha come into the world is to rescue all the souls and liberate them from birth and death and all the suffering. Please, let me go and become his monk. And the parents say, oh, my dear son, yeah, to practice spiritual truth is very, very good. But why you want to torture yourself? Be a monk is not a very comfortable life, you know. You have only one or two pair of clothes, you have only one bowl to go begging on the street like a poor homeless person, and rain or shine, nobody takes care of you. I am the prime minister of the country, high position, powerful. Why don't you just stay home? We have only you as a son. If you go away, what would I do with all this money? Possession and power, and then you leave me and your mom, and at the old age, lonely and no one to rely on, to take care on. Please don't do that. Yeah. So the son sensed that the parents do not agree with his request, so he bowed to them and get out. And from then on, day and night, he's very, very miserable. His mood is very melancholy. And he was thinking to himself, if I kill myself, if I kill this physical body, and then I will be reborn again in a poorer family, normal family, then I will be able to become a monk as I wanted. And then, after he thought like that, he went up into a very high mountain and he jumped down to die. But he didn't die. Not even a scratch. Yeah, and then later on he went out to the river, jumped into the river, want to drown himself. His body just flowing around on top of the water, same place, don't go anywhere, I don't think. So he couldn't die. And then he came home, he drank poison, but still doesn't die. And then he finds so many, many other ways to kill himself. No success, he's still alive. And then he think of a way, that he should trespass the king's law. Then the king will kill him. Yeah, he cannot escape. Yeah, he thought like that. So one time he keep waiting, and then one time the queen and ladies in waiting, the court lady come out, and in the middle of the king's palace somewhere in garden and in the mountain fountain there to take a shower. So he took all their clothes and jewelry, everything, and then he take it outside and go very openly. he sneak in, yeah, but he went out openly with all the jewelry and the clothing of all the queens and the ladies. And then, of course, the doorman, yeah, took him in, yeah, and then tell the king. And the king was very angry. Tell the, his bodyguard, bring him out into the guillotine to chop his head. Yeah. Just to kill him, yeah? So in the beginning, archery squad shoot at him all at one time. All the arrow come to his body, just fell on the ground. Okay. And then it doesn't, and then the arrow not only fall on the ground, but fly back to the king. It doesn't hurt him, it's just that they fly back and drop in front of him, kind of warning, you know. So the king was kind of a little scared, yeah. And then the king asked him, "Oh, what are you? Are you from heaven? You from the ocean? A dragon relative? Or are you ghost or, diva? How come you have such a miraculous power, a magical power?" So the son said, "Your Majesty, I have one more private matter. Could you please be, merciful and let me tell you?" So the king said, "Yeah, just tell me if I can help you, I will help you." Because right now the king, I guess he realized that this guy is not a normal person. So he said, "Your Majesty, I am not a heavenly being or a dragon or any ghost or diva. I am the son of your prime minister, second prime minister, because I want to renounce this life, become a monk under the Buddha, but my parents did not allow. So I want to die in order to be reborn in an easier family, normal family, to fulfill my wish, because I don't really care for this life, or this ephemeral nature of this world. But I have tried many ways. I went to the mountain, throw myself down, I didn't die. I jumped into the deep ravine, and in the river, I didn't die. I drink poison, I also could not die. I do many things, I could not die. So I thought this is the only way that I can die, because the king will kill me if I, trespass the law. And this is the worst thing you could do, take away the clothes and the jewelry of the queen, The jealousy alone will kill him already, not to talk about the law, right? Yeah. So this is the truth. Please, Your Majesty, be merciful and order my parents to let me become a monk. And then the king said, "Oh, this is no problem. It's no problem. I will tell the prime minister." And then after a while, because the king himself, is a disciple of the Buddha, that's why it's so easy. But what kind of disciple of the Buddha want to kill somebody just because he stole some clothes of your wife? Ask me. Don't ask. Because you know my answer. Okay? All right. Then when he came, one time he went to, pay homage to the Buddha one day, and then, by the way, he told the Buddha of this boy's wish. Yeah, he took him with him and told the Buddha, and then the Buddha accepted him right away. He became a monk. Yeah, at last. Yeah, yes. And then after the Buddha give him initiation and tell him things, 5 precepts and blah, 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 yeah, and then he became Arahant. Yeah. And then the king, Asate, kneel down in front of the Buddha and plead with the Buddha to explain to him what kind of merit did the son of the prime minister had earned, and how many lifetimes, that even he jumped from the mountain, he didn't die. In the river, he wouldn't drown. jumped into the deep ravine. He didn't break anything. His bone scratched nothing. Even drink poison, didn't die. And then even arrow will not pierce his body. Yes. And then now even has such a great merit to meet you and become your monk, and then already became Arahant, meaning liberated from birth and death forever. So the Buddha said, long eons ago, yes, there was a big country called Balanai. The king of that country is from Madat. One time, he took his queen and all the concubines, go to the forest, to have a picnic. Yeah, and then they have fun. They have music, and they eat and they drink wine and all kind of fun. Yes. And then while they were listening to the concubine singing and making music, and he heard one person outside of the edge of the forest was, replying, singing back in a reply. So he was very, very angry. So he asked his bodyguard to get that person and then take him out to kill. And then at that time, his prime minister happened to pass by and say, oh, why do you want to kill this person? What has he done? And then the soldier, the killing squad say, yeah, because he replied the singing of the king's concubine. Oh man, what a sinful thing. I told you what kind of king, huh? Last night I told you the king of old, they're good, huh? But not all of them are good. Only the Buddha, when he was a king, he's good. Well, some king are good too. Yeah. So this is the king that you're not supposed to be. Understand? Supposed to become king, don't be like that, huh? Got it? Okay. So the prime minister was thinking, just only that, and kill person. He think like that about the king. So he say, it is not logical. It's unreasonable. Stay there, wait. I go and talk to the king first. And then he say, Your Majesty, that person has not committed a death sentence. Okay, he say he didn't commit the crime that's merit death. Yeah, it's not very heavy crime. He just responds to the ladies singing, but he didn't see him, And also there is no sexual molestation or connection of any kind. Yeah. So please, can you forgive him? Yes. Okay. So the king feel okay, yeah, good, logical. So he ordered to let him free. Yes. Because of that, this person come to the prime minister daily to serve him in all respect and love and gratitude daily for many, many, many years. Always with a loyal, loving, respectful heart. From the beginning to the middle to the end. And then one day he thought to himself, this kind of sexual desire and activities kill people worse than knives and arrows. Because of that, I almost died and lost my life because I had some sexual thought, at that time. Yeah. I guess he didn't know it was the king's ladies, because he didn't see them. He just trying to tried to kind of seduce them or showing his passion by singing. That's why the king wanted to kill him. If he knew it was the king lady, probably he wouldn't dare to open his mouth. He would seal it with tape, zip, and go away. Because in those days, the kings are absolute power, If he want to kill anybody, no matter what, you get killed, you die. That's it, No lawyer, no nothing can help you. So after he thought that, he come to the prime minister and say, Your Honor, I was thinking that life and death is so impermanent and so fast, happens so fast to anybody. It's almost like a blitz in the sky, in a stormy day, as if the candle in the wind, or as a drop of dew on the blade of grass. It disappears so quickly, like that. Today we have it, tomorrow we don't. Or even this morning we have our body, afternoon maybe we don't have it anymore. It is this body, sooner or later, have to enter the door of death. So please, I beg you to let me go to find the truth for liberation. So the prime minister said, yeah, very good, good idea, good thinking. It's very good. But after you have attained the highest, the truth, please come back and see me again, one more time, hey? Okay. So then he went to the mountain all by himself, and thinking on pondering over all the truth in life, or the ephemeral nature of the world, and not too long, he enlightened himself. He knows about the real truth, and he became the Paitaka Buddha, something like that, in Sanskrit, I think. Okay, meaning a person who enlightened by himself, because truly want to be liberated and truly contemplate day and night on the ephemeral nature of life. You see, truly want to understand the real thing, the real nature. So he became Paitaka Buddha, something like that in Sanskrit, meaning alone Buddha, lone Buddha. And then after he became a lone Buddha, he kept his promise. He came back and see the prime minister. But I guess he didn't come back physically, because here he was in the sky, And then he saw 18 magical powers, like he can fly in the air, and then his body produce fire and water at the same time, and then all the body is full of light, brighten the whole the whole area. So the prime minister saw his manifested body, transcendental body, was very, very happy. And then he said, please, Buddha, I have the chance to save you last time. Bless me so that day after day, life after life, I have good position and richness, comfortable life. And also my intelligence, my wisdom will be also like yours. And then at this time, the Buddha remind the king Asate, first, Your Majesty should know that the prime minister who saved only one person's life at that time, this boy. He saved only one life. Yes. Because of that, wherever he's born, he has never died too early. You know what I mean? Prematurely. I mean, he lived a long life and healthy life. And then because of that, also today he can meet me personally and became my monk. Just one person. After the Buddha said that, all the people in the assembly, monks and lay, are very, very happy and have more faith in the Buddha and in the precept of the non-killing of ahimsa. Finished. Good. Oh, so I'm sorry, that was not the swallow of the fish. It's a similar story. I thought this is the one. I have another one when the baby was swallowed by the fish and won't die. But it's another time. Okay, huh? I let you go out, take a rest. And if talk to each other, then, because you don't see each other a long time, I understood that you want to, telling each other stuff, exchanging experience, practice is okay, but don't be too loud. It become like a loudspeaker here, I guess daytime no problem, huh? No, nighttime only. Nighttime then quiet, okay? Daytime speak, but try not to talk too loud. You don't have to talk too loud. If somebody like you, he will all ears, Okay? And if you like somebody, you don't even need to talk. You just blink. I have to tell you everything. Yes, ma'am.
我想跟你 share 一个good news with you. Before I come here, I received email from my friend.
Okay.
Nipur, the government. They want to decide or
The government decide
or think about stop every year kill the cow.
Killing the cows
To worship
the god.
Fortune god.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Should be like that. Should be like that. Should not kill anything at all. Yeah. Should not even raise them to kill. Yeah. Yeah, because some people have a very funny concept. When I talk to them, they say, I only raise the cows, I don't kill. But he sells to the slaughterhouse to kill. What's the difference? Yeah? Okay, then I see you later, okay? I know you have many things to tell me. I know you have many things to tell me. We take forever then, And we have to maybe we have that place, and if it's better, then I will stay longer, and then you can come and go and tell me all kind of things. Okay? Come whenever you want. I wish so. I hope so. Okay? And then maybe later, if we have an island or something, then we're all quiet. All quiet. Just laugh all night through. We don't talk. We just laugh. Okay. See you soon. And bon appetit. Okay. I know you know all this about the precept, but it's nice to be reminded, refreshing again, and especially when it's a true story and it worked. You see what I mean? It has a result like that. And the Anand don't tell lie, Buddha don't tell lie, even though it's written 2,000 plus years ago, but it's a true story. Yes, it's written according to Anand's recollection. Yes, and he's a monk. He don't tell lie. You know that. Okay. And it's translated from Sanskrit. Yeah, direct from the collection of the stories at that time into the Chinese. Yeah, and then now the Vietnamese translate into Vietnamese, and I also translate into English. I did the best I can, okay? And even though maybe some grammatic mistake or I don't translate as smoothly or as elegantly as I could, as I should, but you know, I'm not a very talented translator, so you have the truth, okay? And that's enough. That's important. Welcome. Okay, no problem. I also meditate too long, you know, on my joint. Someday I meditate, I couldn't get up. I had to stay there for a long time. After meditation, still had to sit there because I couldn't get up. Because my knees doesn't listen. Okay. See you. Love you. Love you. Ah, yeah. Love you. Love you, all of you. I think I need only one sentence. Everything else is not important. I love you and everybody understands. Yeah? Chinese, Vietnamese, whatever, right? You understood that word. It's cool, huh? Yeah. You go up and down the staircase. Be careful, okay? Don't rush. Don't jump onto each other. Hold onto the rail. I know you are strong, but you never know, okay? Because I fell down and I hurt myself, and the scar is still here. But I covered it. The scar is right here. It was very bad, you know, the legs and everything. And the other legs and the other scar heals. Just the face don't heal because it's too deep. Many people die because falling on the stairs, okay? So I'm still lucky, but you take care, okay? Tell each other all the time, okay? The staircase. Sometimes you just distracted and then you miss a step and then it's finished, you see?